Hey guys, hope you guys are all doing well. Let's go over some orders from Sunday. It's pretty early in the morning, 6:54 as you can see. I work at a golf course now. I got to get up early, so it's kind of my internal clock is a little earlier nowadays. Another thing to mention, I have to schedule now. I'm silver at this point. I think by 1% acceptance rate. So kind of crazy. One thing to mention though is when I got on to schedule, I did schedule at 7:30 so I could get on, and they let me go till 11:30. Used to be back in the day, you couldn't. There wasn't a lot of slots available, and I know why there are now because on this particular day, especially, I just didn't see. There's no dashers. I didn't see one dasher till later in the day, but there's no dashers out anymore. You used to go to McDonald's and be 4 or 5 deep plus, and no one's there anymore. So just kind of the state of DoorDash now in my town anyway. I don't blame these. I think people are quitting. It's just not viable. They don't make enough money or any money sometimes. So anyway, so I have a little time. I look at the numbers. 80 bucks so far. 26 dash pay and 53 tips. Active 2 hours and dash time 10 hours and 41 minutes. That's kind of not indicative of really how long I've been out. I dash from home a lot now, and if I like the order, I'll take it. So I'm not really working 10 hours. But even then, I guess that is only $8 an hour. But I don't mind sitting at home and waiting for an order. In fact, I'm on Uber Eats right now. So if I get an order, I might have to jet. But so 80 bucks so far on the week for DoorDash, and then Uber 49 bucks. That's only 2 deliveries. They Uber, if you guys have watched the videos and see how they up the price, way different. But to be honest with you, I should just be on Uber nonstop and get 4 or 5 orders a week, make about 125 bucks at this point in time. Kind of seems like so. But at 7:10, it used to be DoorDash they wouldn't let you log on till about 15 minutes before your scheduled time, but this time it was 20 minutes, and they let me get on. So also kind of indicative on how there is not a lot of drivers out anymore, and for sure there is not. So anyway, I'm silver because my acceptance rate is 69%. 7:10, I do get on. I think I'm hanging at home still, waiting for the tournament to start. 7:12 though, I do get a high-paying offer because of my silver status. That's funny. Like, does it even matter if you're platinum anymore? I mean, I've fought this for a long time and I've argued you need to be platinum. I'm not quite sure about that anymore, but so 6:15, 1.6 miles McDonald's, delivered by 7:21. Got there at 7:19. It is $1 peak pay. It didn't show me that when I logged on, but is what it is, So $2.25 tip, $2.90 base is good enough, Make a little extra money before the final round of the Masters. So, but right away I get at 7:15, 3.5 miles McDonald's. I'll do that, Delivered by 7:33. It was ready too. I remember that. So got there at 7:30, and at this point I'm thinking, man, there's no dashers out, and McDonald's. Maybe not, and maybe they don't have a lot of orders, but when I go there, they're ready. So, so $2.90 base, $1 peak, $3.25 tip. It's pretty good. 7:35. I'm not sure why I took this. Oh, because I got back to platinum. So I'm back at platinum level, which I'm not sure even matters too much anymore. Excuse me. But right away, I get $5. 1.6 mile grocery outlet shop, one item. I forget what it was, but it's pretty easy to pick up. Deliver that by 7:47. Got there at 7:43. With the peak pay was $1. Only base pay $2 on that one, and $2 tip. But I don't know, it's worth it. Made 18 bucks already. It's only like half an hour in. So Sundays are still pretty good. It appears people should at least go out on Sundays. Don't quit yet, guys. But 8:11 did take a while. 7:90, 2.4 miles McDonald's, delivered by 8:21 on that one. Still platinum, looks like. So got an add-on, or did I? I think I might have delivered that and not got the screenshot. I'm positive I took this order. So probably did deliver that. Then at 819, get 790 plus for 0.8 miles from Starbucks. So do that. Delivered by 830 on that one. Then I get an add-on, 560. Delivered by, zero point 0.8 miles, delivered by 838. Now, I did have to wait a while at Starbucks. They weren't even that busy, too. It was strange. I thought, there was a couple bags that were ready, too. And they weren't picked up. So that's also a sign that, like, there might be dashers out, but I don't know, there's not as many as there used to be, even just a week or two ago. So it's kind of strange and kind of promising, I guess. But deliver that by 8:38. Let's see what we did here. Had to cut out a name on the first one, but that was a $5 tip. Ended up being $8.90, with the dollar peak pay and the base pay of $2.90. And then, did get the $8.34, got there. So we were on time. $2.50 tip, $1 peak, and base pay was only $2.10 on that one. That's strange. $2.90 on that one for a Starbucks, but $2.10 on that one. I don't know. Anyway, who cares? $40 already. I'm stoked. I'm gonna go home and watch the Masters. It's only 8:30, and the leaders don't tee off for a while here. So, all right, 8:34, right away. 980, 4.5 miles. Same customer. Angelina's Coffee and Taco Time. I do this. There is a shortcut, but DoorDash has finally figured this out. Because when I was leaving Taco Time on that second pickup, they route me. It's no longer a shortcut. The DoorDash figures this out, and they route me that way, which is smart. It took them a while, but like months or close to a year almost, it feels like. But so got there at 8:52. Zero tip on the Angelinas. Same customer too, and only $3. But peak pay was the $2 for the two orders, and base pay was $4.80. So that kind of worked out. That would have been funny if I didn't pick up the Angelinas. I would have got paid the exact same. No, I wouldn't have actually. But anyway, that's strange. They probably knew, that customer obviously knew one driver would probably deliver that. So, but we're at $50 already. So 8:52. It's probably time to head home. 9:04. I ended that. There's still peak pay there, but I'll take that extra $50, man. I'm pretty good couple hours there, so worked out. So on the week, we ended up, I can't believe this, but 130. And this is like true side gig work, guys. And as you know, if you've seen the videos from this last week, I work too, so this is cool. I'm pretty stoked with that. 55 dash pay and 75 tips. It's a pretty good ratio nowadays with the bump in the base pay. And active 3.5 hours. It doesn't even feel like that. Dash time 12 and a half hours. Most of that time was spent at home with my app on. And so it's not really a true reading on kind of the state of DoorDash per hour at this point. And and Uber still almost made $50 in the two deliveries there. So ended up making about $180 side money this week. So, as much as I'm down on DoorDash and not Uber for sure, I wish I could get more of those because I think I'm one of the only drivers in town that does Uber, but pretty good week all in all for a side gig, plus my job. So this is just all extra cash at this point, and I make pretty decent money in my job. So things are looking good. I mean, I'll totally take that. So wanted to show you guys this. It is Monday. I did do a couple deliveries this morning. I'll get to that maybe next week. But all in all, the week wasn't bad. The Masters was awesome. It turned into an awesome tournament. It was kind of turning south for a while. Rory was going to run away with it, but some players started playing. It was a great tournament. Great weekend. I hope you guys are all doing good, or at least hanging in there. And you guys all take care. Peace out.